Give you the soup packets. They give you the soup packets, but it shouldn't taste like dead possum.
I disagree. I think it should.
I
think poop flavored ramen.
I don't want to know.
Choice. Huh?
I just don't want to know.
Josh, you're a ramen man, right?
Yeah.
Give me more.
Josh, to fill you in, we've basically been discussing how ramen contributes to the most amount of carbon monoxide and dioxide into the atmosphere, more so than farting cows.
Farting cows doesn't put carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, you dumb piece of shit.
No, it's actually one of the only animals that exacerbates carbon monoxide and dioxide from its rectum. Fun fact.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the scientific fact. I want to.
The rectum is where the poop is stored.
Ian was arguing that any beef ramen is just poop flavored.
I actually genuinely hate all of you.
This is Tales of Arvyre. A really great time with friends every week. Mm-hmm. It's really good. They would never do this to me every time, and that's
never. It's heinous.
Man, well, y'all gamers okay? Y'all good?
We're gaming.
Well, so last time
sponsor us.
I mean, hey, did you just last time we Tales of Arvyre, party continued their journey on the road to Caligo. They met up with a group of 4 adventurers coming from Armnod. The blue orc who was in that troop, Lunara, mentioned hearing singing coming from ruins that were near the path. And their elf wizard leader explained that the Knights of Gold in the province warned of monster attacks, and they let the group go on their way to Albin. On the path, the party successfully hid from a pair of hobgoblins on Direwolfback, looking to rob them, expertly sneaking and waiting for them to leave. Upon nearing the ruins, the party heard music, and they met the older elf woman, Paz Gideus. She was a strange wanderer, the large cougar named Britzel. They traded stories for potions. Emma asked her about the song she sang, stating that it was the song that her father used to sing. And he said her mother sang it the first day that they met. Paz also said that she was an old friend of Gilmiri Willowwind, Belitha's mother. The party was suspicious of her the whole time, but after trading some stories, they left Oz, and they were attacked by an old construct laying dormant out on the plain. After breaking the construct down, the party has continued their long rest. It is now the following morning, as well, you guys get up. What's everyone doing? I forget what the watch order was. I think you guys continued. I think L, you'd be last watch. So just roll me a perception check.
Okay.
L's first watch every time.
You remember she fell asleep. So.
No.
She fell asleep. So for lore reasons, that's watch. After you wake up, not waking up from the attack that happened, you look out on the plain and see just the open, kind of look up at the sky, see the stars, see the just open area. And nothing happens during your watch. Was there anything you wanted to do before kind of waking everyone up?
No, I woke everyone up and then I went to sleep for a very long time.
So
Big slumber.
at this time, I just say it's like early morning. Yeah, what's everyone doing as they're woken up by L?
I will tend to water duties.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a survival check.
Sir, yes, sir.
Natural 20. Okay.
Let's go.
There is a water source. You would have to probably go a couple of hours though to get to it. And you kind of fly. And I'm saying with this natural 20, you find it, spot it out, and start filling up the water jugs. Yeah. Well, what's everyone else doing? Yeah, you find like another like brook. Yeah. What is everyone else doing? As Coot, you just see Coot quickly fly off. Somehow, just knowing where water is. Maybe it's the connection with the water spirit that he has. But he just like innately doesn't even. I would say maybe you don't even fly up for this one. You just like feel where that water is.
Just feel it, man.
Yori's doing push-ups.
Okay.
Maros is splitting the logs of the absurd amount of trees he cut down.
Wait, did you carry the trees with you?
Nah, that's like some distance behind us,
that's a
bro.
mile. That was a couple.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, those miles. You just had to hold a whole tree with you. You're like, huh.
Maros is cutting down a couple trees, splitting logs.
Why? Okay. Nah. Sure. Roll me a roll me a nature check first. You go. There's not many trees in this area. You would think because like there was a settlement here at some point that a lot of the trees were cleared out. But you can go in toward a wooded area if you want to. It's going to probably take you an hour or so.
Alright, Maros is just gonna start swinging his axe like there are trees. Like he's shadowboxing, but with his axe. He's just swinging.
Wouldn't you have time, considering how far Kook has to go for no reason?
Yeah, exactly. You could if you wanted to.
Alright, fine. Yeah. I'll cut one tree.
One tree.
One.
Yeah. So you said Yori's doing some exercises. Mars, are you going to travel into the woods? Or are you going to stay here? Sorry.
I will go to the edge of the woods and take
Okay.
one tree.
Okay, roll me in this tree. Roll me an attack roll. An 18. You find what kind of? Obviously, with nature check, are you looking for like just something you can easily chop down, like a medium size? tree.
Big one.
He's got a +9. I don't think he can miss the tree.
Yeah, I know that, but I asked how many attacks. How many attacks you want to do on? So you should punch on a big tree. Oh, jeez. Roll me another one. Yeah, so. And it's max damage because it is a plant. As you chop down this tree, this rather large tree, you get kind of cut through halfway through and then try to cut again. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, as this tree is. You made 2 good cuts, but the way you chop down this tree, judging on the size of it, it starts to lose its balance and fall back toward you. And on a 14, roll me. Actually, on a 14, you move out of the way of the tree, but just barely, and this tree just comes tumbling down, knocking some of the other medium trees kind of next to it down, kind of bending them to the side, and they. But this tree, it's down. It's a 14-foot tree, basically.
I'm gonna chop it up.
Okay. How much wood did you want to take? All of this wood, or are you trying to just get a little bit?
Oh, honestly, it's more for the exercise.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then roll me an athletics then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what this is for. Natural 20. Yeah, you get a very good workout. Hew and cleave, splitting the wood like butter as you cut each section and then kind of stack all of the pieces of wood neatly into a pile. It's strength training, kind of your aim with the axe. You're working on your technique and working out a lot of different skills at once. As you come back to the camp an hour or 2 hours later, I would say, Coot, you come back at kind of the same time, full, water jugs full. Elle, as you said with Emma, was there anything you wanted to do kind of before folks set off?
Not really.
Okay. It is day number, just for me, it's day number 6 on the road, correct? Yeah, so as you guys get ready to travel, I need one of you to roll me a d20. Your choice on who it is. I think who
Not me.
rolled? Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
an 11. Roll me a d100 if you would. Okay,
Easy money.
for sure. As you guys are walking early morning,
Did a Kook make it back?
yeah, Coot came back around the same time as Maros did.
Probably more like 7 at this point.
Yeah,
Be 8.
for sure. It's like 8 o'clock and you guys are on the road. As you are on the road, Yori, you see something you see something in your periphery, out to in a field to the west. It looks, from here you're not sure what it is, but if you roll me a perception check, you might be able to make out some of the finer details.
Yori like holds up his hand for everybody to stop and just turns to look at it. 21's not fucking bad.
Not bad.
21.
And not bad indeed. You see in the distance the makings of the kind of squint to look, and from here it looks like a camp out to the west of the road that you're traveling on, probably 90 feet, 90 to like 50 to 90 feet away.
Really close.
Well, okay, it's a bit further out than that, but 120 to like, because you definitely saw the thing glint in your periphery, so you saw something glint out there, but you'd have to go walk over to check it out for sure. And you know that it looks, the way that the plane and the like the plane's pressed down, it looks like the makings of a camp. What do you do?
Someone is encamped over there.
Is this in our way? I imagine it would be. It's over like a couple hundred feet off to the west.
Off, exactly.
Do we disturb them or continue on? Good talk. We continue on.
You see Emma is like, that might be best to avoid any conflicts. But Elle, if two of you go and check it out, we might be okay. But it would definitely be up to you all. And she's looking at Elle, Kutamaros. Yori already seems like Yori literally looks like he's about to already turn and continue walking.
He's just got his arms crossed and is waiting for this to go bad.
I am very much so willing to go over there.
I know.
It's like, well,
I don't want to go by myself, so.
She'll look at Elle and Cook. She's like,
Did I pick up?
no. Wait, did you say something?
Oh,
Did you say something?
I said I'll go. Yeah.
Oh. we were waiting. We're like, huh. Guess no one's going. Good talk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So one of you has to probably stay with Emma, unless everyone wants to go over there. But
I mean, I'm more or less like sort of gathering the sort of resources for the day. So I'll stay with Emma, I guess.
okay. All right. Yeah, you guys can head over to this camp. So is it going to be Elamaris Yori heading?
I don't think
Seems
Yori
like
wants
it's
to go.
Al and Morris. Could you split the difference? I'll stay here.
You'll
Go
stay
halfway.
here? Alright, very well.
Yeah, as the two of you head over there, I need you to make me a perception check. As you get closer to this camp. A 15, okay.
Oh my god,
natural
back-to-back
20.
natties?
So, okay, natural 20, cool. Elle, if you could roll me a perception check.
We are front loading this episode.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, really.
And you know what? That's perfectly fine. 22.
Good change up from last session.
Well,
with the
yeah,
fucking-
double
You are
snake
not wrong.
eyes.
Holy shit, though.
Oh man, you guys had me sweating during that session, honestly. Yeah. So I will do the lower rolls first, and we'll get to the nat 20 after. Maros, you head over and see. You think this is it's a camp. You see a small tent. Not too. It's made to be not too high, so it doesn't draw any attention. So that it looks intentional to you. L, you see that there is signs that it's a one-person camp. As you get closer to it. Coot, on the other hand, as you're like taking your advice, splitting the distance, kind of getting to where you can see the whole camp and still see where your friends are and where he and Emma are, you look at the camp and see that natural 20. It's a one-person camp. Fire has been out for a long time here. There is signs of a struggle of some kind. And you see that their bags are still there. You can see clearly that there's a small shoulder kind of shoulder bag and maybe another pack. And yeah, but you clearly say there's one person was here, maybe here till a certain amount of time in the morning or so. But yeah, you see signs of a struggle for sure from here. With your goggles on, you can see some finer details as you kind of like just narrow your eyes. Looks off to you. But Maros and El, you're ahead. You can make it to this camp.
Hell yeah.
What do y'all do?
Wait, am I with them or no? Am I not?
I would say you're a couple paces. You're about like 10, 15 paces behind them. But like I said,
Okay.
you're in a spot where you can see them, the
Oh, so I'm
camp,
just observing.
Yori and Emma from here. So like you're in like a good strategic spot to where like if anything bad goes down, you will see it from here.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Can I do
as-
like a investigation of the camp?
You can.
Like we're close enough to it. Right?
Yeah, you're. I would say you're at the camp now. You lean down. Investigation.
Oh.
The 10.
And
you see.
dirt.
You see. You pick up some dirt and you're like, dirt. No, you. You see. You see the tent pitched. As you get with the 10, you see the fire has gone out. You see the sack. You see a small kind of shoulder bag. You see a kind of backpack, still full. And with a 10 investigation, I would say you just feel the weight of the bags. Unless you want to look inside, but you feel the weight of the bags, and that's about all you see at the camp here. Elle, if you want, you can also roll an investigation as Maros is kneeling down, kind of looking around at the camp.
Yuri puts his helmet on.
You it's like, huh. It's like, You think that they're in danger?
Not yet.
Hmm. And you see her kind of straighten up. She's not too tense, but you can tell that she is
More
prepared.
alert than before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. A 19, natural 19. Okay. You see a bit more than Maros here as you kneel down and look. There is blood.
Oh.
In the tent. It's with your background as a healer. You know that someone had to be grievously wounded for this amount of blood to be here. And as you look where this blood is, this dried blood, you see that there is, and you like kind of look through where the tent is and like go further back at the tent, open up, go to the back of the small tent. You see that there's a place where the tent is ripped in the back of it. And you go to like open that and look through, and you see a trail of blood of someone being dragged.
Does that investigation tell me how old the blood might be? Because it's dried, but has it been dried for a very long time? Has it been freshly dried?
You go to touch it, and it's still wet, but not too wet. So you would think that it's been at least 4 to 6 hours that this blood's been here. And you can see that it looks like the blood, someone's been pulled from the tent and dragged in further. And you can see that there's some of the grass is matted down. It just looks like it's been disturbed, like someone's been pulled through it.
Right.
And you do see everything Mara saw, the bags, 2 bags, and the signs of that one person was here.
The grass is honestly probably more telling if it's all still bent.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Do I have to investigate the grass or?
With that 19, so you're looking through the rip of the tent and already moving through and seeing the grass, that section where the grass is disturbed. Yeah, you can venture further through that.
Okay.
As you look through that, you see blood on some of the lead blades of grass, being pulled to, like, if you're facing out of the tent, pulled to your northeast. As you like exit the rip in the tent, northeast, you see just little bits of blood on the blades of grass.
Okay.
Maros, Cooch, are you approaching any further, or are you staying in your position?
I'm basically staying put because it seems like everyone's just everyone seems to be at bay for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Maros, is there anything else you're doing at the camp? There's 2 bags here. You see Elle looking further into this. She like went through the tent and then is now outside of the tent from the other side and looking to the northeast and like looking through some grass there.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you. What are you doing?
Hey, buddy.
You said northeast?
Yeah, that's where Elle is looking.
Okay. Can I dig through the bags?
Yeah, you can. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming.
Oh boy, it's coming.
Oh.
An 8.
Man, Jesus,
Inside
shit.
inside the bag, there is inside the bag. The one bag, there's just travel supplies, like things, but these things, as you feel that backpack, it seems light, and as you go to lift it up, you see that there is a rip in the bottom, like it's been cut open, and there really isn't any contents in that one. There is a small side, like a small shoulder kind of bag as well there too. You want to roll another investigation check?
Yes.
An 18.
Nice.
I need you to roll me a D10. Inside the bag, as you kind of open up the bag, the contents here haven't been touched. You find a spell scroll inside of the bag, and for some reason this bag wasn't taken. You find a spell scroll inside the bag. It's for Fire Shield. Spell scroll for Fire Shield. You also find roll me another. Roll me another D10.
Loot tables.
Mm-hmm. You find a pearl of power inside. Actually,
Real shit. Hell yeah.
as you like okay, I was with that 18. You know this is a spellcaster's bag. Like there's arcane focuses. There's spell components, an arcane focus, a couple of spells, like a spell scroll in here.
What was the first one again?
A spell scroll for Fire Shield. And then like you pull out this small pink. It looks like it's a marble. It's like a pink marble size. Like a pink white almost. Yeah, it's a for for out of character stuff. It's a pearl of power, but I don't know if Maros would really know what that is.
No, probably not.
Low-key, a pretty good item.
Is it? Just
Yeah.
out of character, do I just do like a spell scroll first level in my inventory and just do like a tag for
And then
Fire Shield
tag,
or something?
yeah, tag for Fire Shield.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Fire Shield's a first level spell. I can't.
Fire Shield, the
It's
spell
it's a fourth level. It's a fourth level
evocation.
spell. So you get yourself a fourth level spell scroll.
Okay.
And then
Wizard shit.
a Fire Shield. Also, you got an 18.
What's really funny about Fire Shield is you can have it resist cold damage or resist fire damage.
inside. And
That's pretty nice.
I need you to
So it
also.
will either be a shield that is fire or shields you from fire.
That's cool.
And then I also
They're
need you
like,
to roll.
no, it does the same thing.
Also need you to roll me a d4 as well. As Maros is just digging through the contents of this scroll. There's a spell scroll, another one. You find a smaller one for... It's hard for you to tell, like I said, mechanically in game, it's a spell scroll for a magic weapon, but I don't know if Maros is really trained in kind of Arcana to know what both of these spell scrolls are. But you find a second spell scroll. It seems to be like a smaller script, not the same length as the first one, a bit smaller, decided to fit kind of in the fist of someone, not to be kind of pulled out by like two hands. It's like a single kind of single
On a
scroll.
meta level, I know the spell magic weapon. So if you showed that to me, I could tell you what it does.
For sure.
Okay.
And you grab...
What is the spell level? Do you know?
It is a first, I think. 1 second.
Magic weapon is a second level spell.
Second level. Okay, so second level spell scroll. For magic weapon. Yeah, that's everything else inside there is an arcane focus and spell components. Nothing like insane, like a diamond or anything like that. Basic spell components, things that are made like you see that this person, whoever this person was, they had clippings of flowers. You see like a vial of blood. You see ash. You think from a particular type of tree. But yeah, you found someone's spell component bag.
Nice.
L, what else are you looking for as you look through kind of where this trail of blood is going?
I guess sort of at this point, I'd be looking for maybe some more clues to see, like if I can see anything else that might lead me to where this blood leads to or whatever.
Okay, roll me another investigation. Nine. You follow the trail of blood through the grass, and you see some of it on the grass. But as you go 20 feet out, the blood trail stops.
Hey, Sif. Report. This seems to be taking longer than necessary.
Me?
Is your name Hesif?
It is not.
Sorry. I
Cooked a
am
moment.
Yusuf.
Cooked a moment. He's like, vibe's good.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old
Sorry.
friend. As he's looking at the
Who do
Calico.
have eyes on your friends?
Yeah.
I think
I'll-
from here, going off that natural 20, you see Maros knelt down, digging through a bag, and you see Elle from here looking closely at the ground and like pulling she goes about like 20 feet from the camp. And you see her like still looking low to the ground and like looking for something more here. You know that she's onto something.
Yeah, I'm gonna reciprocate back. Yeah, it looks like both Maros and Elle are sort of investigating the campsite. Nothing really crazy from what I can tell, though.
And you
He already
see
goes to roll his eyes, but realizes he's wearing his helmet. So he just sort of shrugs at Emma and then nods in the direction of everybody else. And just sort of slowly starts walking over.
It's like, oh, okay, You see Emma and the beast of burden that you have move toward the rest of the group, and Emma will go over to Maros first and be like, "What did you find, Maros? We saw that it was taking you guys a bit longer than expected, so you had to have found something." As she looks around the camp, is Maros still actively digging through the bag?
No, I'd say after that I probably went over to. Well, is Elle still walking towards following the blood trail at this point?
Yes. She's still on that.
All right,
on
I'll
that
probably
trail.
go over to Elle then.
Are you going to take the concept out the bag and leave the bag?
No, I'll take the bag. Can I take the bag?
Yeah, you can. If you want to leave the spell scrolls inside of it, you can also just give yourself
I'll take those. Those few.
the spell scrolls and the pearl of power.
Yeah.
You grab those stuff. Still having the spell component pouch, all the very customized things in the bag. And Emma's like, "Oh yeah, see to Elle and make sure she's okay." And Elle, you're still looking and trying to find something else here as Maros comes over.
Oh wait, can I just hand the bag to Emma? Because I was honestly just gonna walk over to Elle and then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, she'll take the.
just
She's like,
give it to
"Oh,
Emma.
okay, yeah, I will." And so you took the spell scrolls out of it, pearl of power. Those are on your
Yeah.
person, giving her the component bag. Yeah, she will take
I'm gonna tell
the.
her to show this to Yori too, or the contents of the bag to Yori also, and then head over to Elle.
Okay, yeah. Emma's like, "Here, Yori. They found this, and then another bag that was cut open. It seems, and she will hand you the small kind of shoulder bag." Leather, it's leather bound, very probably only it's quite small, and yeah, she'll just hand it to you. But as you head over to Maros to Elle, what's going on?
I'm still looking.
Yeah, you're looking, you're trying to find, you're stumped. You're stumped right now. You can't find any, the trail just goes cold right where you are. You're 20 feet out from the camp. Trail goes cold. And Maros, you see her actively looking in this spot.
What's up, Elle? What are you looking at?
Oh, hi. I don't really know, to be honest. I found some blood in the tent, and there was a trail of blood. Probably, I mean, the blood must have been about a few hours old, but the trail just ends here. And I can't figure out why that would be, because even if somebody were to carry or whatever, there would still be a trail,
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
Maybe they had a tourniquet? Or something ate them.
It was a lot of blood.
Really?
I don't think that this could have been just from a scratch, or this is the kind of blood that
Did
you
the
would
blood
see.
trail thin out from the tent? Did it kind of
I
taper
mean,
off and did nothing?
Yeah, kinda. But to me, It doesn't seem like the injury that you would have where it would just stop bleeding.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe something ate him and just finished right around here.
But then there would be, there'd be more blood, right?
Well, I mean, not if they swallowed everything. Maybe they were just like chewing on an arm for a minute, like walking away.
Well, maybe.
Not that much blood in an arm,
Yeah, maybe. Something's not right though.
Oh, yeah, I'm not, yeah, it's definitely some funky stuff, but I don't know. Do you think we should get out of here? Do you think we should, like, investigate more?
I feel like maybe we should go tell the others and see what they think, but I would. A big part of me wants to at least maybe go and look a little further up, just to see if I can see, if the trail continues or.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Mhm.
Shall we, go consult the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yuri, with the spell bag, spell component badge in hand, roll me an investigation. An 11. You open up, you see the slots where spell scrolls can fit into. You see where other kind of items can go in here. The components, some ash. You smell it. It smells like from the trees in the area. Kind of, it smells like the trees that you cut down a couple days ago. And some of the, you see like herbs, a small vial of blood, and other components inside the pouch. This is custom made for someone. This is something that there wouldn't be anything else like this. This, in the way it's organized, it's particular. And as you look through, Maros and Elle are making their way back toward this camp. You see Emma call out to them, like, "Did you guys find anything?" Or
Yeah, actually, that's kind of why I came back. I saw in one of the tents over there, some blood and quite a significant rip in one of the tents. And I was just saying to Maros that the blood couldn't be more than a few hours old, at this point. So as I went to go investigate, naturally there was a trail of the blood which just suddenly stopped. And the nature of this injury, to my knowledge, it wouldn't be an injury that would just stop bleeding that early on.
I see. How many people do you think were here?
It's hard to say.
And she'll turn back and
Unless you are referring to our enemies.
she's like, she'll turn back and look at you, Yuri. Just one person? And you kind of see her silence, like, I don't see any enemies around here yet. And she back. I think it's up to you all, but I think we should press forward and just remain vigilant. Those adventurers did say the road was safe but there could be. This could be the work of those bandits or
Mhm.
something. Just be on your guard, everyone.
I would at least like to press on and see if I can find, just even if the trail picks back up again. Not necessarily follow it if that's not what anybody's comfortable with, but I would at least like to see if it continues.
That seems fine. Is that okay with everyone else?
Yeah. I'll go with her.
And she'll like turn back to you, Yori, and Kook. Are you still a ways away from?
Fine.
What, from the campsite?
Just from the huddle, yeah.
Emma came with Yori, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
she did.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, like I said, I still have some things I need to finish up at camp. So I'm going
left camp,
to.
Oh yeah,
An
look
hour
at
ago or
yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, you probably might have taken care of those things
Yeah, what were you
before
doing
you
at
guys
camp?
went on the.
I was more or less
Okay.
just like sort of like dishing out rations for the remaining
Oh.
like food and stuff and things like that. You know.
Yeah, for sure. I think on the road you guys can do that. Kind of if you guys want to continue on the road, I would say you can handle all of that, things like handling the right amount of rations, water, things. That's kind of what you volunteered to do. So yeah, let's say you can do that.
We'll probably get that done. So as soon as Yori is just like, fuck it, fine, we'll do it. He goes over to the Pharaoh Arg and takes off one of his giant backpacks and adds it to the pile of other saddlebags and things. Kook, we can sort of divvy up rations and whatever
Yeah.
now. But I'm gearing down to just combat stuff.
As you handle this, you can continue.
Following a blood trail, it seems like you are Department Master of Flame.
I mean, and you see Emma like, Kook, you do have a knack for this area, the nature of this area.
Yeah. You know about it.
Well, if you wanted to help Elle with this search as we continue on the road and keep an eye out, I don't think she would mind the
No, definitely not.
help.
Well, Skook sort of puts his things down. Time's about like what? Like 8 o'clock or something right now?
Yeah, I would say 8. It's like 8:20 now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, might as well. I'll check it out for myself, see what's over there. If you guys need anything, just give me a holler. And Kook will make his way over to the
area.
to the shackled campsite.
I would say as so did the rest of the group want to continue on the path and then Kook would be floating around kind of looking at the area, or are you guys going to wait for Kook?
I mean, I'm happy to wait for Cooked.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wait for him.
All right. M's like, well, let's
Why are we waiting?
let's make
Some spellcaster was grievously wounded and dragged away. It's not a mean task.
Yori does have a point. And we should make use of the daylight we have. If you do.
Well, I mean, for the most part, we're on this road for quite a while. You guys make your way ahead. I'll stick back and try to figure out what's going on here. Shouldn't
Very-
be too bad of a.
Very well. If
Do you have a way of contacting us?
If I require help, or if I am lost, I will shoot an arrow of light into the sky. It'll be pretty obvious if you guys were to see that. Does that sound
I'm
fair?
going to also hand you a signal whistle.
I think I might already have one of those. Hold on, let me.
Do you have one? I've got 2. Who needs one?
Actually, I don't have one. Oh, okay, I thought I would have had one.
Yeah, take one.
All right, I'll take a whistle.
All right, Gory hands over the whistle to Koot, and the rest of the group, with Orlk in tow, head down the road. Koot, as you kind of fly over to the area and kind of see your group heading down the road, I need you to make me an investigation check in this area. 13. You see everything that Elle saw. Trail of blood heading in, drips of blood on the grass. But what you see seems like someone was dragged for a while. And you see kind of pull the grass to the side. You see the print of some type of beast in the mud, imprinted in the mud.
Interesting. Can I roll a nature check to see if I might know what type of beast it is?
You can. 17. You kneel down and look at the... It's not a wolf. You narrow out that. Not a... It's canid in nature. And as you think and sit on it, already heading a bit further down the road, and I would say, if you're making, as you're kind of, that's the only thing you see, by the way. You only see the one print, imprinted hard. There's really nothing else in that area. If you're making your way back toward your group, and as you're thinking over what it might be, and rejoining the group, you think about a run-in that you had some years ago with a large beast scavenging off of a prey that you took down. You remember it to be a large hyena. And as you join the group, what do you do?
Serve. Yeah, get up to everyone. Actually, quickly, out of character, does the hyena already have a name yet, or no?
No, it does not.
Okay. I go up to the group. It's like, all right, gang. Well, I think I might know the crux to the issue.
And you kind of see him look like, oh,
Yeah. So, in short, there was a sort of local legend I used to be told about when I was younger. This being was called Coloron, and it's described as a large-ish hyena who basically would lurk in the shadows and, in essence, just scavenge whatever it possibly can within this region. I've known a good chunk of people who have gone missing from this being, or at least allegedly. I thought it was a myth. I honestly thought it was a myth this entire time until one time several years ago. I was out doing my hunting duties by myself, and son of a bitch, there it was. I almost tried to attack it, but I was just too stun-locked to do anything. I had feasted on the prey I ended up hunting there, and went back off into the distance. This is a very dangerous creature we're dealing with, everyone. I want everyone to be on very high alert from here on forward until at least we know that this thing is not going to bother us whatsoever. Do I make myself clear?
You see Emma like
Yeah.
concerned, like, yeah, we'll be on the lookout for it. And she'll look at kind of Yori and Maros. Kind of, you see worry, but a bit of just still resolute from Emma. Okay, if it's as dangerous as you say, we'll be on the lookout for it. Right? Right, you two?
Said,
Okay.
You're gonna move?
Yes.
no, I'm talking to anyone else.
Yes, tree wizard. We are talking to you. You see him. You see her kind of dart her eyes at you, Mars.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out for an oversized hyena.
You all continue on the path. You make it, I'd say, traveling till about noon. I need everyone to roll me a perception check. In this area. $17, 26 from L, 17, 14. In the distance, Maros and L, you see it before anyone else. You see someone riding a horse heading to your direction. You can't really make out I say Maros, you can't really make out details. L, though, you see a glint of gold from one of the riders. And with who you are, you're very familiar with who this might be as they come riding up. What's everyone doing?
I guess, act natural, I guess.
You're of a horse riding hard as a present approaches you, and as they get closer, you see it's two riders, and as closer you can make out
These
the
nuts gold.
Yes, they are. As you get closer, you see riding on horseback.
Riding on a horse.
There is a half elf in kind of plain, almost plain looking armor, and then you see a gray tiefling in more golden armor as she kind of is striding on the horse. You see like the horse kind of come up and kind of stop at the two of you, like, halt, travelers.
What's the holdup, officer?
Yeah.
It's all in the name of King Turist. As you look at this tiefling, you see, for some of you, this might be the first gray tiefling that you've seen. You see her gray skin. You see long, kind of black hair tied into a kind of a braid, a long braid. You also see one of her horns is gone and filed down kind of short, and the other one is like a twisting horn. She says, you stand before praise, Knight of the 15th Knights of Gold. Sorry, of the 10th Knights of Gold. My God, I gotta look at my notes before I say words sometimes. We are alerting any travelers on the main road that there have been signs of attacks, and we are asking that everyone remain vigilant and to report anything. We are actually patrolling the area. There are many knights patrolling this area in the province of Lord Thane, but as he's decreed, we are making sure that all the travelers are safe. Be on the lookout for any attacks from the Knoll hordes in the area.
Fucking knew it. Yori did not stop. He kept walking.
The half of like knight is it's kind of, as you look at their armor, like actually the other knight half elf, he's in like regular armor, short brown hair, tan skin, and he's like, "Sir, when a knight of gold is addressing you, it would be in your best interest to stop and listen." And as you like even nod, look at him.
Fortunately, I'm not interested.
You see,
Yeah, you guys wouldn't be able
The
to
rest
call
of you
yourself
coming?
nice split out to me, so we're just gonna keep going. You guys have a nice day. Thanks for the warning.
You stay safe.
We keep going.
You see Lady praise her. You see her like a look. She narrows her eyes at all of you, and she's like, "Adventurers are all the same."
Oh.
And
I'm
you,
gonna turn my head around. Tell them to tell Lord Thane he can kiss Maros' ass.
Maros, who?
Maros Fletcher.
Roll me an insight check as you say your name. You see her kind of look at you in their eyes. She knows the name. And you think that she knows the name well, that last name. And fortunately for you, Mr. Fletcher, I do not serve directly under Lord Thane.
Seems more fortunate for you. Come on, we're burning daylight.
You see them like, come on now, let's and you kind of see the half elf gentleman's like, my lady prays we have more areas to patrol. That's we should be getting to go as well. Is correct. Well, be safe on your journey, adventurers, and
No.
I will tell Lord Thane that I found a Fletcher wandering here. And you can see the horse kind of kicks up and just as she heads kind of past you all and heading kind of towards kind of more onto the road, seeming to warn other travelers. As you guys move further onto the road, a couple more hours, you make it to Maros. You're making it to familiar territory for you. It's getting close to the province where you're from. You make it to a fork in the road, a familiar place for you, Maros. You see a marker pointing, and the writing on it pointing to Poach's Crossing, as to head further down the road for Poach's Crossing. And then another marker is pointing to a space off the road path. And you see the symbol of a mountain carved on that kind of wooden post. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'll explain to the party that one way is my hometown, which is a little, like a day out of the ways from where we're supposed to go,
I would say it's from here. It is 4 days from here.
4 days. Jeez.
Yep. You've hit a very a halfway point almost.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's up to everybody if which way we're going.
You see Emma saying, we have to go to Caligo. I understand. Yeah. I understand that if you want to, you'd want to see your home, but we need to do this. I need to do this.
Okay. We'll go to Caligo.
And you guys take the fork in the road with the mountain path. As daylight fades, I need someone to roll me a survival check as you make ready for camp.
I got it, gamers. Oh my god. Can someone help me with the survival check?
If someone wants to give the help action. Oh man, oh man.
Help.
I
I'll help.
will. You help him. What does he already know about gnolls and hyenoids? Or
I would say
Just
that
do
your
that.
knowledge of gnolls is very limited.
Okay.
It might have been mentioned by Crasher that gnolls on Erd are unique. But that's probably mentioned in passing. You're not too sure on like the details though. Survival 11.
Okay.
Oh man, survival 11. You're getting close to an area that you might know, Coot, but you think that you find a good position to make camp. It's okay. And with little time,
Mid.
it's mid for sure. And with little time, you set up camp here. Kind of as night fades. Was there anything anyone was doing as camp is being set up?
Yeah. I'm gonna set up like some makeshift like small traps out of like twigs and twine to maybe capture
Oh.
some small mammals.
Yeah, roll me. Oh, this is a survival check for sure. Roll me a survival check. I like that.
Yeah.
With a 7, you're able to set up one trap. A small one.
Done.
I definitely just one small trap. You might
To be fair,
rabbit. This is like a
it
rabbit
was,
size
it
trap.
was getting fairly dark. So
True. Yeah,
Let me
you
see.
set it up in
We also don't need food for a couple more days.
yeah. If anything, I'm just sort of preemptively just getting things as along we go, you know?
We can only carry so much, and food only lasts so long.
It's true. But you know what? I'm sort of tired of having bison meat for a little bit. I'll switch it up, so there we
Yeah.
go.
as you all sit down around kind of the fire. I would guess enjoying some of the meat. What's everyone doing? You see Emma kind of looking out toward the direction of the mountain, and you can see the vast mountain range in the distance in this area, and you see her looking kind of over in that direction. Roll me. Who's closest sitting to Emma, kind of around the fire?
Probably L.
If that's you, Elle, roll me a insight check. 22. As you look at Emma, and you know this from what she told you, you know that she's thinking about the journey, but there's a sad look on her face. Just, you tell that she's dealing with something, and it's greater than the current journey now.
Is everything okay, Emma?
Oh, oh, sorry, yeah, everything's fine. I just can't stop thinking about, my father and the song and my mother, and I don't know, haven't thought about that in a while, and hearing that song just brought back a lot of questions.
I understand. It can't be easy.
Yeah, I never really knew my mother. I just only knew her through the stories that my father would tell me.
Yeah.
And he would always say them with a bit of happiness, but also I knew that he was struggling. I knew that
Yeah.
he missed her. And he wouldn't tell me what happened to her. And I never got a chance to ask him before he... And you see her like look down at kind of ground before he yeah.
Yeah. And I understand that, you know, sometimes we don't get closure on the things that we really would like closure on. And I can imagine that all of this being brought up, you know, so recently, you know, it's not nice.
No, and
They both loved you. And I think that they only ever wanted your best interests at heart.
you see her look at you, and there's like a understanding, a sense of peace, and like she starts to look back up at the mountain in the night sky, and she says, yeah, I know that they love me. I just wish I got a chance to meet her.
Yeah.
I don't know if she'd be proud of who I am, and or I now it's everything's just so strange. I always knew I was special, and now I'm some sort of immortal, and I'm gonna live for a long time. And I just, you know, you think about like all the time you have and how precious that is, and I just wish I could share some of that with them.
Yeah, I get that. And it's never easy to, like you said, you have all this time, but you just wish that you could have spent some of it with her.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And you see her like look at you and it's like, thank you. I
It's okay.
never it's good to have people to talk to about this. I was in Kelvin's care for some time, but he has his own problems in his business to run, so
Yeah.
there was never really a time. I knew that he was doing it out of respect for my father, and I didn't want to burden him with any more than I already was. But thank you.
It's okay. Honestly, anytime.
And you see her kind of just go back to enjoying the view. Roll me a perception check. Actually, you're not trying to hide, I don't think.
No.
You guys see Yori kind of walk away from the camp. And Maros, Kooked, was there anything else you were doing as you're sharing this time before, I guess, calling a watch?
No, I'm just kind of vibing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's like I'm pretty much big chilling here.
Would you guys be in earshot of that, or would you guys be kind of somewhere else around this?
I mean, I would
within
probably
earshot.
hear. I would say I'm like hearing bits and pieces of it. I'm like sort of, getting my my hammock all set, like situated basically.
Yeah, I would say like
So-
you're being respectful. Like you hear the conversation, but like you are being respectful not to like interrupt or like, just go about like your tasks like you're not hearing any of it. And
Yeah.
Maros, you said you're just like kind of laying down.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's the same with you. You look up and are hearing this kind of, I say, just looking up at the sky, kind of on your back, lying down, thinking about what is Maros thinking about as he hears kind of the bits and pieces of this conversation?
He's probably thinking about Scotia. Like what she's doing on her thing right now. Definitely like a visible like Maros like kind of like sits up, almost stands up when Yuri's walking away, but just kind of lays back down, just to, like give him peace,
Yeah. As you think on Scotia,
Here we go.
somewhere not here, somewhere not on Erd, out amongst the desert sand, there's a city thriving. Walking into its gates, a woman clad in red traditional dress, dressed as a dress of a traveler in the realm of Amaset. She looks over her home this grand oasis city. This place is familiar, but also alien. But it's hers. She looks at the people, kind of this bustling market, looking over a child kind of bumps into her, and she picks up the child and regards her,
Eats it.
says, child says sorry and runs along. Scotia is among people of her plane. Still feeling a sense of isolation, but these people, the people she once tormented, but they're also the people that she has stewardship over and must protect. She kind of heads to the square of the city, takes it all in, and knows that these people are prospering. And she kind of nods to herself, and she goes to an alley and she jumps to another place. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Woo.
We'll be back in a teeny bit. I'll, stand up, get some water, get a cup of tea, I don't know. And we'll be back.
Hydration check.
Hydration
bitch.
check right now. I'll be back in a little bit. check. Hello. All the gamers
Bitch.
back?
All right, let me turn off my AC and I'll be right back.
All right. Any other gamers back, or we're just still chilling? Oh shit, I don't have my water. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good, you good.
Got to turn it off so it doesn't fuck up my noise gate.
All right, got my water. We're good. Gonna need that, Smile.
Dude, I got my chalky milk.
Chalky
A real
milk.
big boy drink.
Whoa.
Big boy.
Yo,
Proud of you.
holy crap. Man, I miss chocolate milk. That gives me like freaking high school, middle school, like actually middle school flashbacks. Jeez.
Man, we got a crate of Yoo-hoo at work, and I was like, I kind of want to try one of these. I know it will kill me.
Truly, that's
Worth
like
it.
this.
It's worth it.
You gotta. I was joking with my sisters about that. I was like, yeah, I'll have like dairy stuff if I'm at home and like I'm in like, you know, a chill place. Hell yeah, I'll risk it. But like if you're out and you have something dairy, it's like, oh god. It's like, uh-oh. Where's the nearest
Yeah,
exit?
no,
What's going on?
It will fucking kill me.
All right, is everyone back? Gamers?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, we wait for Matt.
Oh, even for Matt, Mr. thinking about his
Yeah.
wife, dude. He's like, Mario's just like, oh, I miss my wife, bro. No, we return back. Everyone is around the fire, we're on our way past the fork in the road to head toward the base of the Calico Mountains. Yori has walked off, and Emma and Elle had this heart to heart about kind of some of Emma's just thoughts on her situation. And Kook and Maros listen, but politely don't interrupt. Yori, where are you heading?
I didn't pick a direction. I just walked away.
Away.
Yeah.
What's going?
As soon as I
Sorry.
can't see the fire, as soon as I can't see the camp, I walk another 100 feet.
Yeah, you walk into the
And
woods near the earth.
sorry, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, I would say that Yori's walking toward the wooded area. You're still like near, it's like a path, but it's not like a more like paved, not paved, but like well-traveled path. And you kind of go off to where camp is set up, head further into the woods.
I'm gonna try and cast Shield of Faith on me.
I need you to roll me a D100.
$85.
It takes some time. You focus on the strength that you have and this bolstering of Shield of Faith manifest. Though as it manifests, what's going through Yori's mind as his spell works?
Why now and why not earlier?
Hey, roll me an insight on your.
You want to do the insight and deception thing?
Truly, yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
That seems about
I
right.
don't know.
13 deception. Oh, jeez. An insight. Yori, I would think that Yuri feels as though nothing is wrong. He's telling himself nothing should be wrong. These powers, I've always felt this strength. I've bolstered this strength as I trained with Crasher, as I did my duty. It's always been second nature to me. Why now? Why is it that it can't be faltering?
Thunderstep.
Let me check something real fast. You said you're gonna cast Thunderstep?
Everyone at camp can definitely hear this. But yeah, I'm casting Thunderstep.
Thunderstep works instantly. As you teleport, was it 30 feet?
90 feet.
90 feet.
That's why Thunderstep is cracked.
Oh, that's right. You teleport
It's
90
3 times as long as Misty Step, and you do a big damage as you leave.
You don't even focus for this. The bond with this thing you've bonded with in the astral sea is still connected to you. This kind of nautiloid, not nautiloid, but like very. You feel like this.
The
It's almost like-
writhing mass of space beyond time.
Yes, it feels. You feel that connection, and instantly you thunderstep.
I'm going to try Armor of Agathis. That one's Paladin spell.
I need you to roll me a D100. You like
17. That's a no.
Yuri like who does thunderstep, and he's like, you feel emboldened by my magic works, and you go to focus and cast Armor of Agathist, and nothing happens. You hold out your hand, trying to cast this protective magic around yourself. And after 1 minute passes, 2 minutes, still focusing, you can't manifest it.
I think Yuri considers yelling. He considers letting out a roar. It is burning just inside his chest. But he just sort of clenches his fist and sits down. And pulls out the black book. He turns to page 1.
What does Yuri see on the first page of his journal, or one of his, something that he's written in quite a bit?
This is not the first book. This is probably like volume 6 or 7. But page 1, just like every other page 1, has the like core tenets, the things that Crasher has intimated. These are the things you do not fuck up.
What is, as he looks through them, what sticks out to Yori?
I think what sticks out is that these don't seem to have... They seem pointless in this moment.
Roll me a just I would say just a flat intelligence, honestly. And this could be at advantage for sure.
All right, I'm going to roll it twice because I know that rolling with advantage doesn't send it to roll 20.
Natural 20.
That's a 21, though. That's nat 20.
Nat 20.
21.
You look at Yori, sits down, looks, goes to one knee, I guess, and looks over the book, still frustrated by what's happening. And you look at the tenants, you're like, these aren't helping me right now. And the answer that Yori can think of is to go to the source. As you sit there thinking on what that would entail, what do you do?
I don't know. He doesn't know either.
Say that natural 20, you know that the questions that you have to either find some answer in this book or have a very conversation that Yori knows he has been running from.
He starts angrily flipping pages.
I feel like Yori's searching for another answer and thinking back to the words you hear Scotia saying. So that's what you're going to tell him? Very well. I do love to cause him some measure of pain. And you remember Deidre saying, he's a strange one, but in a weird way. You two never talk, honestly. and you hear her say, if you need anything, just say something this time. And you can remember her kind of waving off Arvyre at her side. And as you're flipping pages, you remember the woman who checked in on you and her familiarity with your armor. And you remember her saying, "How is he doing?" And you just remember all of these things of knowing that you have to, Yori. You have to face him. Some way.
Orc. Damn it.
He stands up and starts walking back to camp.
Kind of at this time, I would say that folks are kind of getting ready for who want to take the first watch. You guys can decide. Emma will kind of thank you again, Elle, and she will kind of had to lay down and rest. Who wants to take? What's the watch order here?
I will take first watch.
Who's next?
Go second.
Okay.
I'll call last.
Okay. Yori, you see people kind of discussing watch order as you come back. Kooks, you get to the end where Kook's like, "I'll call last," and then yeah, you've already made your way back to camp. Elle, if you would roll me a perception check. $25. Jeez, very good. You look around. You can see closer the mountains of Caligo. Those snow-capped peaks. In the area, you hear of something falling. What do you do?
Honestly, at the minute, just gonna kind of ignore it, but I'll bring it up to Morris during his watch.
But nothing else of note happens during your watch. And you can go to wake up Morris.
Hey, Morris,
Yeah.
it's your turn, buddy.
Oh. Okay. Anything I need to know about?
I did hear some falling, I guess. Near the mountains. I mean, it could have just been an avalanche or something. I don't know. But that was kind of it.
Alright. I'll keep my eyes out.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Morris, if you would, roll me a perception check. 16. You hear something like moving against something close. It feels like it's to you maybe 30 to 30 to 40 feet away. You're like something. Kind of.
Can't see in the dark, right?
No, you cannot.
Yeah,
we
I
have
guess I'll.
torches. There is no reason for you to be in the dark.
Yeah, there's a campfire going.
Okay.
There's a campfire going. It's definitely. You can see out from here. It's dim light for sure.
I'll look around.
Oh well, I'll take watch. And puts out all the lights.
It's a stealth cam. Yeah. Roll me an investigation check as you go to look for this kind of sound. Dirty 20. Okay. You see
Nice.
as you like look, hear the sound, look behind a large tree. You see a small hare rabbit in a trap.
Is it dead?
No, it is in like a cage trap, like it went underneath and the whatever was holding up the trap just fell on top of this rabbit.
Oh, so it's not like injured or anything?
No. It's just trying
I'm
to
gonna let it out
push
then.
against. Sure, yeah, you let it out.
Let
And
it out. Let it
the
go.
rabbit just and runs back into forest.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go back to bed. Wake up Yori.
He's not
Hey,
asleep.
oh. Okay, now just walk up and be like, hey, there was some rustling in the bushes, but I think it was just a rabbit in a trap. Honestly, I let it go just so it wouldn't keep making noise for your watch, but Elle also said she heard something coming from like the mountains during her watch, so keep your eyes peeled.
If you would, Yori, roll me a perception check as you start your watch.
Yep.
21. You look over 21, truly. You look over the area, watch kind of the not so well trodden path. You don't see anything of note, but you hear in the distance at this part of the night, you hear a whooping sound.
Is it in any way similar to a laugh?
Roll me a nature.
Okay. Wow, that's better than I thought I was going to be.
Yes, it is 16. You hear a whooping, like a whoop. And
Okay, so
then
probably a bird, but
you hear I would say maybe not 10 minutes, like 5 minutes later, you hear another whooping, but different pitch. Whoop.
it's coming from the same direction, generally.
It's coming from the opposite direction.
Oh, so like on either side of me.
Correct. That's all that really sticks out to you during your watch.
who's after me? It's either
It's Coot.
what? It's Coot, right?
Yes, it's Coot.
Yep.
Asif,
Yep. What's up?
it's your turn for watch.
Ah, nice.
Some happenings.
Some
A druida
happenings?
describes some unbidden motion from the mountains, something falling, some sort of noise. And Mara said there was a rustling. He did find a rabbit in a trap, which I have to assume was your trap. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that will be our breakfast. Thank you very much. So,
No, well, Mara's let it go.
oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Well,
I heard a whooping noise from either side of us. I don't know if it's just a bird, but that bird has us surrounded.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been in this part, but from what I can tell, yeah, that bird is harmless. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I need you to worry about it.
Well,
I
fair
pat,
enough.
I pat him on the shoulder and I lay down.
Good. Well, it's like, okay. Roll me a perception check, Coot.
Mm-hmm.
You look out over the area. You don't hear the sound that Yori was talking about, but you're relatively familiar with the foot of these woods here. Though you might be more familiar deeper in. But really no signs of danger stick out to you here. It's calm night in the woods. Calm early morning, I should say. As you go back to rest for maybe 2 more hours, and then go to wake up everyone else. As you
I like-
all... Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say. Coop pulls out a pot and a spoon. Clink, 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 clink. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to fucking. I was gonna make a Good Morning Vietnam reference it, but I would have realized no, that doesn't exist here. Sorry.
Good morning, Woodside.
I sleep through the alarm.
Yeah. Coop is gonna then stand right beside Elle. Clank, 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 clank. I said good morning, Woodside.
I sleep through the alarm.
Holy shit. What's the short sword? Literally short sword. You wake up, short sword drawn. Like, Elle hasn't really pulled out a short sword in a while. And just just hear the short sword just instantly drawn. Do you throw black root at Cooked? Hello?
Yes, and with a 26, which I'm pretty sure is 5 over his AC, I wanted to just miss him.
It's like, actually, what I'll say is it hit. You're having the pot and spoon above your head. It just it knocks the spoon and pot out of the ground, and whip and stick into the ground. As Blackroot just sticks itself into a tree.
Thank you.
I just didn't even make it that far. It immediately comes back to me.
Holy shit!
I will see you all in an hour.
Emma's already up. She's like, thank you, Coot, for waking us up. That was nice.
Jim,
Someone appreciates it. Thank you, Emma.
Roll me an insight check. she's being the nice, cordial, and her way with words and social craft is immaculate. But she's definitely gassing you up. She's bullshitting you. She's like, oh, well.
I will pretend to not realize that Emma is gassing me up and just think it is from a genuine state of mind.
Cook lies to himself. Yeah, I start packing my things and putting on my armor.
Yeah. You see Emma kind of grab some things. You see her kind of go to wake up Velitha. It's like, I'll talk with
My brother in Christ.
I'll talk with Velitha and I'll get her up since she's been, I guess, avoiding. I would say she probably still tells this to you, El. Like, I'll get Velitha up.
Okay.
And kind of behind the beast of kind of Yori's kind of beast of burden, the Velitha's like meditating, I would say. There. If you would, Velitha, I know you're just getting in, but I was gonna ask you for a roll. Just let me know. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, 1 second. I think I'm gonna have to be a hotspot gamer. I have
Okay.
like 1,000 ping.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, real hotspot hours.
Hotspot
Let's go.
gaming. Let's go. But when you get a chance, roll me a history check.
Yeah, I'll do that really quick before I switch.
For sure.
See if it comes through. Okay, nice. Checks out.
Nice cock.
You didn't hear any of the conversation that happened last night between Elle and Emma. You were in your own thoughts, thinking about, and for once in a long time, your home and your mother, kind of brought on by Paz's familiarity with her. And Emma will go to, it's like, Velitha, we're ready to continue on the path. You've been a bit distant since we talked with that mystic, Gideus. I don't want to pry, but you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Roll me a deception if you. Seems pretty deceptive. Natural 19, jeez. You see her look at you and kind of just nod and kind of let it go. Okay, well, I'll get the others. And you definitely heard. Actually, you were deep in meditation. You didn't hear Cooch like banging on a pot and pan trying to wake everyone up. But yeah, what is everyone else doing as you guys get up?
There it the fuck is.
That's Cat. Truly, that's Cat. Yeah, I'm fine. Smile. Opia. True copium. Yeah. What's everyone else doing as you guys get up for the day? I guess Emma will put a pot of whatever I think you guys got some coffee from Copper Whale before you left, correct?
We've got stores.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so Emma will actually make the coffee. I'm gonna see how well she does on this. She puts on the pot of coffee. It seems like she's done this a couple of times. And I would say, Elle, you definitely smell the coffee for sure in your nostrils.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm making a beeline for it.
Cooked and Maros, what's going on with the two of you?
For me, more or less just like I'll say I've been making breakfast for the most part. Starting the day off on a nice on the right foot, you know?
Yeah, roll me like a survival check if you're trying to get some like other ingredients besides like the meat. Nature. Sorry, nature.
All right, nature. Yeah.
Nature's a bit better because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
No, there you go, natural 20.
Oh yeah, there you go. Beautiful.
Like I said, you're
Yeah.
you're familiar with the kind of these woods, and even though you're at like kind of an outside area where you kind of know these woods. You go into the woods kind of a bit earlier before everyone. Grab some berries and things that you know that are safe. Some other herbs. And you find like things that you can have, like things that you can just kind of snack on for like a kind of early kind of breakfast. And you find like a good amount, enough for everyone. An assortment of berries and kind of mushrooms that you know that are safe.
Nice. Well, I then construct a nice sort of like meal of steak and pancakes and maybe some quail eggs I've found as well.
Oh yeah, it's a full spread. Like you cut the steak like thin enough to where it's like, and kind of put it on the pan and like crackle it. It's just like kind of like a bacon almost, and you get some quail eggs, have some fruit. It's like it's a probably the most proper breakfast that you guys have had on the journey. Elle, you wake up to this spread. You got coffee and food, like almost like you're in a tavern in Albin. Mars, what are you doing as you see Cooked like getting stuff prepared?
I'm just get some coffee.
And then
can I? Is he? Do I have like an opportunity before he goes to talk to him?
Cooked?
Yeah.
Cook's like here getting food prepared. Like.
Oh, okay. No, that kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah. I don't know. I'll just do some freaking push-ups.
Yeah, sure. Roll me an athletics check.
Maybe.
You do one with a crit fail. You do one push up, and you're like, "That's enough."
Yeah.
She's still sore
Accurate.
from cutting down trees and splitting wood. You can just do like one push up, and you're like, you know what? Fair enough. Feeling a little weak. You might need a little you might need a some of that good breakfast. Yeah, Yori, everyone's here, I think, around the kind of morning, enjoying the food, and you see Emma like, oh, Kook, do you, you didn't have to do all this. And
Oh, don't worry. It's, I was up. I might as well,
I would say that Kook, there's definitely a feeling on Kook that's different. You're in a place that's familiar to you. You're near home and there's good memories there. And like maybe that there is a bit of sense of like some cheerfulness, like some things
definitely.
are right here.
Yeah, it's definitely a Kook is definitely feeling it, at least a little bit, in terms of like the excitement partially building, So
Well, Dylan, are you here? Sorry, missed you. Hotspot gaming, okay. But yeah, what's everyone doing?
Gamer.
Yeah, what's everyone doing as you enjoy this breakfast?
I think Yori is just sort of like standing near the Pharaoh, holding his helmet. If there was water around, he'd do the whole like haunted thing, splash water on his face and stare in the mirror. But in lieu of a mirror, he's staring at his helmet.
So you think back to this armor and what it means, and watching it be forged for the first time. The Ikiryu, and seeing them mold it through pressure of volcanic vents, and the sense of wonder you had as you saw them hammer out this molten kind of earth rock, this just it's volcanic rock, honestly. But yeah, all of you guys are gathered here, finishing or just enjoying breakfast. Velatha, you good?
Yeah, dude. I'm something's going on with my internet right now still, but I'm okay. My shit is just not coming through for my voice or any rolls I'm making. But that's fine.
Pain.
I can hear you guys.
That's all good. That's all that matters. Let's go. I
I'm
mean,
gonna come back into roll 20.
let's go.
Please,
internet.
God. Here we go. There we go.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm
Good
vibing.
good
We're
old
good.
mountain internet moment.
Good
Let's
old
go.
old school Dylan moment, but I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Shoutouts.
As you kind of see this spread that Kooked has made, what's going through Veltha's kind of mind as people are just kind of enjoying. You see like a Kooked seems cheerful and kind of for the first time on this journey, and you see him kind of handing out people's kind of food around here.
I'm gonna go up to him, grab my own food as he's handing it out, and be like, you seem like you're in a better mood than you've been the past few days.
Yeah, I guess, just feeling a bit nostalgic,
Well, if no, I'd be like, yeah, I can understand that. Just go sit down and start eating.
Who are you sitting next to?
It's a great question. I don't. Didn't really. I don't know. I was just gonna go sit down randomly. I was just gonna walk off right behind and sit at anywhere where I could like put my back against something. So
Yeah, sure.
let's go with Butio. We'll be next to Butio.
Yeah, you see her next to Elle and Maros, you're close, and Yori's still. Yori, you're not eating anything, correct?
Nope.
Yori's still kind of looking off. You see, now you don't have to roll for this. You see Yori just like looking at his helmet and occasionally looking at, I guess, the road, or the path, I should say. And it was like, I guess we can, after we're done, we can make some progress toward the mountain. Again, Elle, thank you for listening last night.
Hey, anytime, honestly.
And you guys just kind of enjoy this time before setting off. Elle, well, never mind. As you guys kind of get the camp settled down, I need one of you to roll me a d20.
Anyone feeling lucky?
How
Fuck
do
it.
you get involved?
Yeah.
Shit.
I just
Oh.
said fuck it. Oh, Bellafa. Okay.
Lucky number 13, am I right?
Yeah.
So true. Everyone's favorite number.
My favorite number's 60.
Whoa.
Cool.
Is that the
as you travel, this next few hours, roll me a perception check. Anyone. Yeah, all of you guys can roll a perception check, actually. Every single one of you. Maros, vibes good. With that crit fail, vibes good.
Again, it's Snake Eyes.
It's Snake Eyes, the story. Jeez. Literally back-to-back crit fails. Oh, man. Jory, Kooked, you guys keeping watch of the road, staying vigilant. Elle and Velitha, though, you see above you, or sorry, approaching some carts in the distance. And Velitha, I would say that you know a bit more of that 22. You see three, look to be like merchant carts, like traveling carts, in the distance. Like you can see them. You'll probably be close to them in 30 minutes or so, or shorter, honestly. What do you all do?
I'm gonna point him out and be like, it's kind of weird that there's just a bunch of carts up the road, not super far from us. I'm suspicious of the carts.
I look at Kooked.
Is that weird?
The cart?
Yeah, roll me
Yes.
a history check, Kooked. You're not sure. It's hard to remember if merchants even go toward Caligo right now, so you're not 100% sure.
Say to Yori, yeah, I'm not entirely certain, but let's just stay vigilant, and expect the worst.
Always.
I guess we'll keep moving.
Yeah.
As you as you head toward these carts, grab yourselves here. As you're like within viewing, you can see how big these carts are. Honestly, Velthan, but that 22, you see as you get closer, you see barrels knocked over, some smashed. But yeah, you guys can drag yourselves right here.
This isn't combat, right?
Nope.
Smile.
Yeah.
At 2:30 in the morning, it's not combat, right?
What do you mean?
It-
What do you mean? It's only smile, W. Yeah, it's only it's an RP
It's
session.
for fun.
Yeah, it's for fun. You're just on here to investigate something, so. Everyone's on the map, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna
need you guys to roll for initiative.
Yeah, but
I will throw up.
Hey, yeah, you guys see these cards in front of you. What do you guys do? You guys have free movement.
Well,
Maros. Oh yeah, investigation checks galore if you want. Investigation checks, perception.
I'm not necessarily looking at the cards. I'm looking like around us.
Okay.
Like,
That's smart.
is there any person?
L, you see a broken barrel in
She's
front of
here.
you. L, you see a broken barrel in front of you. Velitha, what do you... Roll me an investigation. You see the 3 carts, broken barrels, emptied out. Maros, actually, you look around and you're looking around the area and you see on the ground blood about 40 feet away from you. And as you're about to like turn back and
which direction?
realize, like you're looking here, or you say you're looking around, you're looking like here.
Yeah.
And as you're about to like turn and face the party, Coot, that natural 20. You go up and you look at the barrels and you look down and you see familiar fur on these barrels. And then you hear a whoop, a whooping sound. And you turn back to look. Then you hear another whoop, a whooping sound, different pitch, calling back. From
As soon as I hear the whooping noise, it doesn't matter what it is, but as soon as I hear it, big sword's out and I'm casting spiritual weapon.
yeah, at this point also I put 2 and 2 together.
yeah, you hear you.
I
you're-
look at Yori and everyone, and it's like, oh, son of a bitch.
You and
And-
with that natural 20, you remember what you heard as you went to go check your prey, and you remember the stories that your uncle and father would tell you, that the gnolls outside the mountain have been there for a long time, and they're very territorial. And when you were a child, they would tell you myths of this beast that would stalk the forest, taking people away, to hide the truth that there was something more there. And coming from the south, on hyena back, on the backs of large hyenas, you see 2 gnolls. Just these things come rushing at you all. They each step off. Actually, here. And on the one in the front, there is a large hyena figure. Steps off, clad in patched armor, marks of like blood scraped on each of the plates. I need you guys to roll me initiative.
There it
I
is.
am gonna freaking.
Well, you thought this was gonna be a calm little, oh man, let's have little talks around the campfire. It's gonna be cool.
It's fine. It's fine.
Did you
guys.
not have done the combat an hour ago?
Hey,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you have a nice
Mm.
little time? I was like, yeah, vibe's good. All right,
It's
we're
fine. It's not Teke Lili.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be great. You're gonna be super good. There's 2 initiatives in here. Oh, you rolled a 5. Well, why is this 5 in here? Why is there 2? Did I not
there's
clear the
not.
initiative?
Talking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
you okay?
I didn't clear the initiative order from last time. I'll just I'll look at it.
Nice.
Let me. You rolled.
Fine on our side.
Maros is last.
Moros is last. Okay. It's not on my end, so I gotta mess it up. We got a 9 for Velitha, a 19, 16 cooked. And then L a 16. And we will decide that later. All right, so I'm gonna roll some stuff. Give me a moment. All right, hyena 1. All the nulls are going to have 1 initiative. Gotta write that down.
The hyenas have different initiative, but the gnolls have the same initiative.
Don't worry about it.
Are these hyenas different?
Oh, they're not.
built different.
They're not. They should
Okay.
have 1. Honestly.
Trying to help you out.
You're correct. I will do the 17. This one I rolled. And then this one is going to have his own. Bada bing. There you go. You know what? You guys are going first.
It took me so long to realize this, but there is actually a part in, I think it's in the DMG, that's just like, yeah, all creatures of the same, that are exactly the same, just have the same initiative.
True. Maros, is your turn. You're on deck. Approaching from the south, a
What do you mean?
pack. Oh wait,
Did you say it's my turn?
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yori, it's your turn. Sorry.
This man is so far down the initiative order.
Yeah.
So
So the
confused.
initiative order from last fight was in my turn order, as I opened it
Oh.
up.
So like stacked all of ours
Yeah, it's
on
like
top of each
it
other?
did. Yeah.
Uh,
But Yori, it is your turn.
Yeah.
L.
Are
you're
those
on.
still there? Because you could remove those.
I cleaned them up. You're good. L or
Okay.
Cooped is on deck. Who has the highest decks here?
Rude.
Probably. Yeah, but okay. Cooped, you're on deck. Anyway,
Okay.
commence.
Did I get the
Yes, you did.
spiritual weapon off before? Okay, so
You did.
I'm going to have to assume a 26 hits.
Where are you
Right.
throwing the spiritual weapon at?
So
I
it's down here, but
would say that you went to the one on. You saw it coming on hyena back, and then like threw out spiritual weapon to kind of meet it. Yes, a 26 does hit. Sure, roll me the damage.
Okay, yeah,
12. Okay.
12 damage. It's actually pretty good for this. And by pretty good, I mean max damage.
Dude, he's yellow. He's with Quiz Martin and them. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
as this hyena, as this gnoll jumps off of the hyena, there's just appears a sword pointed where he's jumping. He lands on it.
and just like cuts into him, he's like, "Argh!" And like you hear just like a grunt of as it tries to like swat at the sword, but it's not finding any purchase.
All right, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna try and use my first attack to knock this guy on his ass.
All right, 28.
All right.
How are you doing this? You move up and were you trying to push him down, correct?
Yeah, I fully just barrel into him and
Yeah, you see as he jumps off, the hyena was not prepared for you to rush and meet him. Usually, humans run when they see gnolls. As you meet him, he's caught off guard and you knock him down. He's knocked prone.
Okay. I really just want to end this fight. And we can't let these guys group up, so yeah, the great sword over the top.
At advantage, yeah.
At advantage.
24. Okay.
They're the same.
Oh yeah, roll me damage.
Yep. So here's the damage for that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and knock off the. Do you want me to do this separately for Eldritch Smite and Divine Smite?
Yeah, because they're different. They're different damage types. So yes.
Let me actually make sure that I'm rolling the right thing. There are d8s. Okay, so this one is Eldritch Smite,
Okay.
23 damage, which I believe is force damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I could have knocked him prone with this anyway. That's fine. All right, and 8 radiant damage, 25 damage. Holy shit!
Roll me another d8.
Another d8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Give me a damage.
Snap. Is this something that
As you bring down,
hurts me?
as you bring down the Gun Great Sword, and burst your divine smite into this, the creature reels back, and for a moment you see strands of a color. As you briefly see in your divine sense, these strands of deep blood red fizzing off of this creature.
This motherfucker's undead.
That's crazy. Anyway,
That's crazy. There's a moment where can Elle and Cooked make me percent? Well, I guess everyone who's in that sort of arc, Emma, Veltha, Cooked. Can y'all make perception checks, please?
Yes, sir.
yeah, sure. I will roll for Emma. I didn't even get Emma's stat block out.
Holy shit, dude.
What? What?
Snake eyes again. You didn't clean your glasses off after you cooked all that food. Again, you just don't understand how glasses and goggles work.
Yeah,
You know,
still. No.
You
Still.
kept them on as you were cooking. Like, there's some gunk on it. I can't believe this is the third time that Ian has rolled snake eyes. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. Dude, and
It's just a thing,
the
man.
fucking in an advantage roll too, like brother in Christ.
Right, that's the thing. We gave you these fucking glasses so that you would have
To
advantage on this stuff, and you continue to roll snake eyes.
Some things, listen, dude. That's just in his
Here,
character.
here, I'll do everyone a sol. I'll use the lucky roll.
Yeah, roll me one
Don't.
d20. You can burn it.
You got the
Except
we
Emma-
got the prescription from the eye doctor. They like put the lenses on the wrong side, so you're just seeing diamonds.
You just see it
Right,
die.
at least
A
a
seven.
little bit better.
Yeah, Emma rolled a 6. L
Okay.
oh, 19, sure. Yeah.
Dylan, do you want to roll for Veltha, or do you just not care?
I'll do it.
I think 15 is good enough. Y'all see the helmet smile.
She.
Alright.
Okay. It's about right for her.
And I'm just gonna hit this other guy next to my spiritual weapon again.
Sure.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, you're not. Actually, no, you're not. You see, this time he's ready for a spiritual
If you told
weapon.
me a 12 was good enough,
Yeah, this time he's ready for the spiritual weapon. Ducks out of the way. It is all the hyena's turn. This one is going to move toward you. L. Going to make a bite attack. For a 15 to hit. For a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Bonus action is going to make another bite attack. For an 8. That's a miss. Okay. This one is going to move toward you, Yori. And make a bite attack. For a 21 to hit. Then you're taking 14 pierce.
that is my armor class.
That's right.
What is it, 14?
Yeah, 14 piercing damage.
I will take it.
It's going to bonus action. Make another bite attack. For a crit fail. This one here is going to use... It's going to move up toward you, Valitha. And then make a bite attack. For 23 to hit. And 12 piercing damage. As this thing just comes full sprint and just bites at you.
Ow.
Kooked, it's your turn. L, you're on deck.
Alright, so I think what I'm gonna end up doing here. Let me just verify the strat.
Target acquisition.
Can I just... What is this 23 against?
What's up?
The one after the 6 that missed me. Is that
It's against
Veltha?
Veltha, yes.
Okay. What was that guy's pathing?
It went through. It was here. It went through the it's commander. And then to Veltha. So it went
I
through
would
the
take an
hyena.
attack of opportunity.
Could you? I mean, it went this direct line.
That's
I mean,
big.
Sorry, that
technically,
for fun.
it could. Okay.
big.
I will. I will say that pretty late on that reaction. So I will say no on that one. I will say no on that one.
I was paying attention. Okay. I'll allow that.
No, I'm talking about the psionics, the psionic shield on that damage.
Okay.
I will say that the attack opportunity is valid. Attack opportunity is valid because it does kind of go through the threat range here because it's a large creature. You may take attack of opportunity.
These are large creatures?
Yes.
Good. I'm gonna hit it with a net. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Shit.
NT.
I wasn't worth it. I would have missed with anything I had, though.
It's just- as you go to throw out a net, it just like runs swiftly past this net. Kooked, it is your turn. What are you doing? Sorry.
Hold on, just random question. Can I
Yes.
use a spell that's an action and then another spell that's a bonus action?
If it is a cantrip, you can.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah,
You really don't have to tell me. Is this guy's armor class 15 or below?
Kook, it's your turn.
The giant hyena.
Yeah, hyena.
I just want to know.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Anyway,
I
I'm
already
gonna
regret everything.
I'll tell you later.
I'm going to. I'm gonna take an arrow out of my satchel and use Conjure Barrage.
I would say that
in
with Moonfire, you don't even need arrows. You pull out the string.
Well, no, I can't.
does.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You have to
I need
cast
throw
an arrow. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you pull up
non-magical weapon.
That's right. You pull up the arrow to the string. It's like the string instantly alights, and like you can see like the magical energy as you pull back this arrow.
So I believe it's a 60-foot radius. I mean, cone that is.
60-foot cone. Okay. Yeah, you have. If it's like this, you're putting Yori, the 2 hyenas, the leader. Yeah, you're putting Yori, the 2 hyenas, Yori, the leader, and a bit of a bit of L in here too. How are you angling?
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, I mean, the thing is, like, I was also thinking of angling it, like, from here to, like, here, maybe?
I think it's definitely, it's not that wide, for sure. It's not that wide, I don't think.
Okay, so then we'll just have it, like...
I think you can
so
hit...
here to here, then.
Yeah, you can hit all of these creatures in here, plus Yori.
Okay. So in that
and
case...
L is just outside of it.
I'll say, the thing is, like, L's technically protected by part of the barrel. So
I would say that...
Just fucking do it.
Yeah, I would say just probably do it. She is in it, and probably just in it, if so.
Okay.
The barrel might protect her. We'll say just roll it.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw. So all of these guys can make a dexterity saving throw. So I'll roll for both the hyenas. I'll tell you now they add a +2 to their dex. Hyena to near L. That's a failure. It's a failure. It's an 11. Second hyena, that's a success. That is a 19. The null at the end of the arc, that is a failure. And then the leader, that is a failure as well. So, and then I need L and Yori to make me dexterity saving throws as well. L, roll yours at advantage.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, you hear Kook's bow out of the corner, like, behind you, and you instantly just hunk behind this barrel, and just all these just arrows just fling at all these targets. Yori,
where did you start from, bud?
Here,
here.
right?
No, where did you start your turn?
Here, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere near here.
Yeah, I was basically there.
Okay.
And then went here. Okay,
right.
so each of these, so the null to the south, going to take 8 damage. That is a failure. The hyena to the north near L, that was a failure. Okay. The hyena to the south was a success. Is it half damage on a success or no damage?
Yeah, half damage on
Half
success.
damage. All right. The leader is taking full damage. And then Yori and L, you're taking... Actually, Elle, you're taking no damage. Yori, you're taking 4 damage. Is that your turn?
What kind of damage is this?
Pierce?
I mean, it's just a regular arrow, like,
So,
basically.
piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take 4.
And yeah, as for my...
Bonus action?
That's
What
what-
do you have?
Hold on. Wait. What was it that I wanted to do? Alright, so I'm gonna use... do I still have the...
Just do it.
Hold on, no, I was wondering... No, do I still have the ability to use extra attack, even though I started off with a...
Does it count
With a spell.
as... Does it count as an attack, this one? Or does it count as a spell? What does it say?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think it's a spell, so I would say no. But if you want to pop it out
Where
for me...
do I check it? Here.
No, this is a spell. So you don't get an extra
Yeah,
attack.
is this spell? Okay. Well, in that case, I can't really do anything else other than having I'm gonna have Swarm pick at the fucking leader then.
That has to be with an attack. So
Oh shit, that's right.
no.
God damn it, man.
Elle, it is your turn.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon. Can I use him as a bonus action and get him out at the same time?
Yeah, the spell's a bonus action.
That's
You're
what
fine.
that is.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly correct.
Sick.
Where are we moving him? Hell yeah. Give me the
Just
attack.
here.
– 16 is a hit. Give me the damage. 5? Hell yeah.
Sick. And then I'm just gonna use Flame Strike.
You need to use a cantrip as an action here because you used a level spell. You have to use a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh
Right?
yeah, spiritual
Right.
weapons spell. I forgot.
Correct.
Alright, Ray of Frost then.
For sure. Who are you attacking?
The one in front of me, I guess.
It'll be at disadvantage.
Fuck me. That one then.
Sure, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Holy.
You haul off your ice arm, the gauntlet to your ice, and just shoot just literally a shard of ice at this thing. Just, Belitha, you see it like and like reel as this shard of ice goes into its leg, bloodying it.
Jesus.
You do 22 fucking damage. Is there anything else for me?
No, I'm good. If everybody else could just kill everybody, that'd be sick though.
You're working on it.
In one attack, you put this thing at half life, by the way. Anyway, Elle is the strongest character here. Belitha, you're on deck. It is the leader's turn. Leader's going to come to meet you. It's going to meet you right now. You know, Yori, it's going to fight you. First, it's going to swing its flail of chaos
He's going to try.
for a 21 to hit.
That hits me.
Yeah, I know it
Damn.
does.
He tried.
Yeah, he found out. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, it's only been 3 people's turns. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
You're taking 6 bludgeoning damage. You need to make a
This
wisdom.
is why I didn't want combat at 2:30 in the morning.
Hey, I'm sorry.
No, it's not funny.
No.
Hey, I'm sorry.
It's
But,
okay.
It is what it is. You good. You're good. Next one. 17 to hit.
No.
Last one, 15.
Also no.
Yep. That is its turn. Melitha, it's your turn.
Okay.
Tomorrow's
I'm
your deck.
gonna hex this one in front of me really quick.
For sure.
And then I shall accept its attack of opportunity and move backwards.
Sure. It's going to use attack of opportunity for 16 to hit. I don't think that hits you, does it?
That meets me, unfortunately.
Ooh, 12 piercing damage.
Yeah. All right. But I will now hit it with some blasts.
I'm sure you will. That's a hit.
What
Okay.
the one? Okay.
A 1? Sick, honestly. That's a hit. Jesus. That's a hit. You haul off and just go throwing 3 spears at this hyena, just and it goes down.
Nice. That is my turn.
Maros, it's your turn. You're on deck.
All right. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on 1 second. What's that? Alright, I'm gonna fly to right here. And then I'm gonna walk to right here.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my metallic breath weapon on this and this. Not
Sure.
hitting Yori, I'm gonna like shoot him to the side.
Okay.
And we're it's DC 12 con save.
Okay.
If it misses, incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
It succeeds.
Both of them?
So the leader succeeds. The hyena. It's a DC 12. That's also a success.
See. Okay.
Well, first is a hit for sure.
That's on the leader.
Yep.
Let's hit it again.
20 is a hit.
And I'll hit it with a sounding strike too.
Sure. Actually, the leader stood up. By the way, I didn't say that. It was prone. So
Yeah, I'll
it
try
stood
to.
up.
Okay, prone then.
Yeah. It was not prone, so you can knock it prone again, if you want to.
Yeah. Strength save DC
Sure.
15.
15. All right.
I don't think I have to roll damage for that, right? It's just the push attempt.
What it says that you can
If you're
spend
if you're
dice.
trying to knock him prone, roll your athletics.
No, this is
Oh, and
with the
unless
psionic
you're
dice.
using the psionic thing.
Exactly.
That's what I'm doing.
I think you just spend a dice to do it.
Spend a die.
It's not telekinetic thrust. It says if you deal damage with your psionic strike, so we're giving the psionic strike damage.
So what?
if you deal damage with your psionic strike,
thing.
you do it. So give me the psionic strike damage. Thank you. Okay, then it has to roll a DC 15. A natural 19. It is standing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot this thing with my crossbow.
Which one? Sorry.
This one.
This one.
I'm not like turning my back to the leader or anything. I'm just kind of like tossing a shot over towards there.
Yeah, that is a hit.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with one of these again and try to knock that one from.
Burn another sonic strike? Yes, you can.
Yep.
This one has been damaged. And it's going to be trying to knock prone, so it's +2 to this. No, actually it has a +3. Strength saving throw?
Yep.
A 10 is not going to do it. This is knocked prone.
Nice.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Also this. It'd be nice, honest DM. This is that. It is Emma's turn. Emma is going to use Enchanter's Inspiration on L. On L and Coot. Each of you guys can get a D8 that you can use for attacks and saving throws. That is her turn. It is all the Null's turn. Moving toward you, L. This Null is going to make some attacks on you. It's going to try and bite you for an 8. Attack you for a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
Taking 9 piercing damage. This Null here. Move toward Maros. A bite attack for an 11, that's a miss. 7, that is also a miss. This one here is going to move toward you, Yori, and make a bite attack.
I'm gonna laugh at him.
12, natural 20.
So, question: does the armor still reduce crits?
No.
Okay.
You're taking 4 damage. Oh yeah.
I don't care.
He did his best. He did his best. It wasn't good enough. He did his best. This one's gonna make a dash action toward actually, sorry. This Null here is going to make a bonus action bite attack on you. For a miss. Cool. This one's going to dash to Emma. And this one is going to move here. Yori, it is your turn. Coot, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite, which is a paladin spell.
I need... Oh, roll me a D100, yeah.
Less than half.
It doesn't work.
Okay. This actually doesn't prevent me from attacking. That's a bonus action.
Yes.
So, let's hit the guy in front. He's
21.
Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. So, regular damage, 17 slashing. We're out of top level spell slots. We're going to do the 2 next in line. So here's the Eldritch Smite for force damage, 12. And the 4d8 radiant because he's an undead.
Yeah, 40.
16 radiant damage.
Explain to me how you end this monster. It's just, for me.
So, big Eldritch Smite is fun. This guy runs up behind me and starts like scratching and biting, and I just take a second to turn and laugh in his direction as he gets 1 critical hit for 4 damage, and I just spin and bring the greatsword down so hard it slams this vampire gnoll just into the ground. I want to crater him.
I need you to roll me a perception check. Actually, no. Roll me... Yeah, I will tell you this for free.
Dude's still up.
As you lay your sword into this creature, you see it. This is not an undead. This is something of fiendish nature. And you see it take out a knife and stab itself, making a mark. Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
Oh, I do.
Hell yeah.
You hear cooped in Abyssal. It says, Father, take this sacrifice. And this captain dies. Do you see this hyena start pulsing and coming out of its carcass? A fiendish beast rises, looking like a hyena.
God fucking damn it.
But it
Oh,
has a
hell no,
long, jagged tail. Is that your turn, Yori?
No, I got another attack. I spin around and hit this yellow dot.
Sure. That's a hit. That's death.
He's dead. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go here.
Sure. Is that your turn?
Does the giant hyena behind me try and do anything about that?
Yeah, it's gonna make an attack opportunity for sure. For real. For not hitting you. Anyway.
Nope. That is my turn.
The hyena near you, L, is going to try and make a bite attack. For a 14, that's not doing shit. Anyway, this one here is going to move to you, Cooked. Morris, you get an attack of opportunity. If you haven't used your action already. 28 is definitely a hit. This one's going to make an attack at you, Kooked. For a 10, that's not doing shit.
Nope.
I need to roll initiative for this thing, by the way. Forgot about that. There's a lot going on right now. All right.
Yes.
You know what? That's about right. I'll have this one go after these hyenas. Honestly, because I should have rolled initiative. That's it for the hyenas. It is the Chusuva's turn. It is going to make a stinger attack onto you, Maros. For a 19 to hit.
Does not hit. I'm two-handing.
What is the range on that stinger? 15 feet.
15 feet.
That's crazy.
That's right. Then it's going to turn around on you, Yuri, and make a bite attack. For 23 to hit.
Oh, wait a sec. Sorry. Let me look at something.
Objection.
Creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me. So Maros, I get to make an opportunity attack.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna hit it.
Yeah, sure, that's a hit. Uh-huh.
So 14 slashing. I am going to stack in some smites. Because I can. So here's the Eldritch Smite force damage. 13. I'm gonna try and knock it prone.
Yeah.
I think I can just
Is that with the Eldritch Smite that you can try and knock it prone?
Eldritch Smite.
Is that on your turn or on with any smite?
Once per turn, when you hit a creature with your packed weapon.
Did you use that?
And you can knock the target prone if it is huge or smaller.
Did you use that on this null before? If not, yeah, I'll say out loud.
Captain, I did. But this is a reaction. I don't know if it's kind of up to you.
No. You get the smite damage, but you can't knock it prone. Oh, well, is it once per turn that you can smite, or once per turn that you can knock it prone?
Yeah, I don't think I get that Eldritch Smite. I
You
think
do
I
not.
can
No.
just do Divine Smite. Okay, one sec. Where are those? And no, Divine Smite is all the time.
Yep.
So here's the damage for that. 15 radiant. So 29 in total.
Okay. It made the attack on you. You're taking 28 piercing damage. And that is its turn. Elle, it is your turn.
I thought Cooked went before me.
Yes.
I mean, either
yes,
way,
he does. Yes, he does. But it's up to you guys, honestly. If you have an idea of what you want to do, go ahead.
I mean, Jazz, you want to go ahead this time, or should I still keep going first?
It's fine. I'll do Flame Strike on the big hyena, which I'm still very confused as to why it is there at 3 in the morning.
Let's go.
So Flame Strike is an aura per se, or I mean it's like a large cylinder. How do you want to cast it? You could try and angle it to hit. Well, you can pop out the spell for me. I can.
Not this one. This one.
The one in front of you, or the one that is?
No, the bigger one.
Oh, yeah. So you could technically angle Flame Strike. What does it say on Flame Strike? Radius? 10 foot.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, you
It's
could
20 feet
angle
across.
it. You could angle it in between all of these, or in between the two of these, and try and hit both of these here. Or you could.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You can try and hit both of these here, if you want to cast it like that. They need to make a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you can cast the spell. Jesus Christ. DC 17. All right, so the hyena to the north is gonna make a dex save. +2. That's a fail.
Go.
That's a fail. The Shusuva. Shusuva is going to make a dex save +4 to this. That is a success at a dirty 20. So you hold out your hand and just, you guys see just a pillar of flame hit and engulf these two creatures. The hyena to the north had, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the hyena to the north had exactly 34 HP. Burns up instantly.
Jesus
Half
Christ.
damage on. Half damage here takes the. Chisuva takes 17. Oh, wait.
He's resistant to that.
I gotta do it separately.
Not that I know that for sure on this monster, but if it's a fiend, he probably is resistant to fire.
Yeah. And then minus 16 damage. Okay. Yeah, you do a considerable amount of damage to this thing. It reels back from the radiant damage, but still seems to take the fire damage fairly well. That is your action. Anything for your bonus action?
I'll use my spiritual weapon.
All right, yeah. You can swing it on this one near you. 19 is a hit. We want max damage here for sure. Damage. This one is looking fucked up. Honestly, it's looking super fucked up.
Sick.
Is that your turn?
Just fart on it.
Yes.
Hoot, it's your turn.
All right. Well,
Veltha, you're on deck.
I'm gonna literally witness this fucking hyena come up in my face, try to attack me, and then immediately disintegrate. So that's
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, it's like one rush up, bit you, and then just out of nowhere, just I'll just call down this fire and just like instantly burned in front of you. It's like, oh, cool. Okay.
Anyway, I'm just gonna sidestep to right here and attack this bitch with the old moonfire.
Yolden moonfire, yes.
All right, I'm lucky rolling this, please, for the love
yeah,
of God.
12's not going to do it. 26 is definitely going to do it.
Thank you so much for that lucky roll. We're doing this at, what is it? What type of fucking thing? Yeah, we're doing radiant damage on this.
For sure. You shoot a like, shooting star of an arrow, sinks right into this.
He's paying attention.
I'll also note, by the way, I should have prefaced this earlier, also casting Hail of Thorns at a level 3 on this as well.
Okay. Okay. Needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, let me first do the damage here. So 14. Okay. And then dexterity saving throw DC 13. All right.
Yes.
It adds a +4.
He has a really good chance of making this.
Success. But it does take 12
Damn.
half. So it takes half
Yes.
damage, correct?
Yeah. That's fine. And then we're going to
Oh, a
attack
good amount of
again.
damage.
Yeah, it does an amount of damage.
Yeah, I think that is a miss. Oh no! That's a hit. I'm sorry. That's a hit.
Oh, 14's a hit?
Let's go.
Let's
that?
fucking go, gamers.
Not very dexterous, but very strong. Very dangerous.
Alrighty. Well, then we'll attack again.
All right, it's for 16
with
damage.
Radiant. And finally, the icing on the cake. They'll gather swarm
Okay, for another
with
two.
an additional 2 damage. Let's go.
You know what?
More
Damage
of
achieved.
a fondant.
Yeah,
Truly.
fondant. Yeah.
That's dead. It is your turn, Baltha. I remember you had Bardic Inspiration on that first one, but that's fine. Remember, you have a D8 of Bardic Inspiration. So you and Elle do. But anyway, Veltha, it's your turn. I simply forgot. A lot going on. Okay,
Or gore.
Well, Hex is on this man now.
I'm sure it is.
It's the Shosuva. And let's see. Yeah, let's do some blasting. Just trying to see if I had a different damage tab I could use, but I do not.
And I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit.
This is a hit too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 1. I love to see it. How many
yeah,
ones
we,
will I
we
roll?
love to see it, dude.
All
Okay,
the ones.
and then
12
Yeah.
is a miss, yeah. So it's... And then
Another 1
two-
for my ex.
Sicko mode.
For... Okay, yeah. Since you use your bonus action to move Hex onto this.
Yep.
Okay. So we're doing... Let me check something real fast. Like I said, a lot going on.
Check something really quick.
Okay. Yep. Is that your turn?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm checking something.
Okay. Alright, let me see. We'll move on in the turn order, I guess. Just let me know.
You can keep going, yeah.
Okay. It's Emma's turn. Emma is going to use bonus action use taunt on. Let me see.
Oh wait, Josh. Quickly out of context. That
What's up?
that 1d8 Emma gave me, was that a damage die?
That
Or
is
was that-
used for the attack roll or the
Okay.
saving throw. It's like
So-
it's
Gotcha,
basically
gotcha.
bardic inspiration.
Gosh, here it
Gotcha.
is. I found it. So they're also taking an extra 8 damage from my Eldritch Invocations. That Agonizing Blast gives a +4 to Hex damage. Or no,
Oh.
not that one. I'm sorry. Another
Oh,
+4
the-
because
what's
of
it called?
Maddening Hex.
Maddening Hex.
Maddening
That's
Hex.
right.
Yeah.
It's your,
+4.
your proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 more. I knew I was forgetting something. There you go. So
Dude,
there's 4 more.
we're high level right now. I love it. Emma is going to use taunt on the one in front of it. One in front of her. It has to roll a charisma saving throw. DC 17. And somehow it beats that. Somehow it beats this fledgling immortal. Actually, no, it has a -2 to charisma. I lied.
Hey, yo, real
It has
shit.
disadvantage on ability checks, attacks, and saving throws. until the bard's next turn. So she's going to
This dude's
move.
about to be gone next turn if it gets to me.
Yeah, she's going to move away from it, and it's going to take a swing at disadvantage. Look at her, being a bard. Maros, it's your turn. Maros, it's your turn. Finish this fight. No,
All right. I'm gonna move right here. Just gonna pivot
for sure,
around
still in the
this
threat
guy.
range. Yeah,
And I'm gonna hit this big one.
sure.
First.
Dude, it's looking fucked up.
Still alive?
Yeah,
That motherfucker again.
imminent, imminent death.
Still?
No, it's dead. You swing in, just
Oh my God.
deeply
I was
gash
about
into
to
this.
say.
Yeah, I only kid. Yeah, for sure.
And then is it 2? And I'll what is it? Action to pick up a weapon from the ground?
Did you
Or-
drop something? I mean, I will let you
might.
use your object interaction, which is basically free.
Okay, I was
but-
just gonna pull my dagger out and just like
Drop and then drop the
I don't know.
crossbow, basically.
do something with- yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can, I'll allow you to object interact. Drop the crossbow, draw the dagger. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Does that use anything?
I said you're fine. I'll allow it.
Both of those are free.
Okay. No. Yeah, I'll poke this one in front of me. No offhand.
That is a miss. That is definitely a hit.
Same one.
Goodbye.
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna action surge.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Doom music starts. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
And we'll do the old human cleave routine.
That's a hit.
Oh, that
Hit
missed
hit miss.
Okay.
Good old hit miss. Very
I'll
hit
throw Sonic down
Very hit
there.
miss.
Sonic dice in the first one. You're fine. You
Yeah.
can do it. Minimal
Cool.
damage.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Minimal
okay, bro.
damage for sure. You can try, yeah. Strength saving throw. +2 here. It's knocked prone. Oh wait, it's a 12. DC 12. It stays. It's standing.
I think. No, it's DC 15.
15. Oh, just kidding. It's on the ground. Is that your turn?
Where are you getting
No, I
15?
got one more.
From the psionic dice.
Actually, I have 2 more.
Oh, that's right.
Knocking it prone is
Is it-
telekinetic
Is
thrust,
it
right?
advantage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's
So it's DC 8 plus your proficiency, which would be 12.
8 plus your proficiency plus intelligence.
Oh, you're right.
15.
There you go. I stopped reading halfway and thought I got it all.
Yeah. You have more attacks, or is that it? You did the first attack, second attack, second strike. That one.
Offhand, you can cleave, maybe?
Offhand is a hit. This thing is fucking dead.
And
8 attacks later,
Truly,
he's waded his way through 3 different enemies.
literally
then
murdering
I'm
them
gonna
all.
fly right here.
Gotta could do that.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
This one here is going to roll something real fast. Let me roll a luck roll. This one assesses the situation and runs.
Little pussy.
This null here
That's right.
from Maros. Let me roll another no luck check real fast. This one stands its ground, and is going to try and attack you, Maros, with a spear attack. Spear attack. Oh, he's gonna die. Yori, it's your turn.
Oh, he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
I'm going to use discriminate violence. I'm going to choose the Shisuva as a bonus action and gain advantage against it for a minute until it's defeated. Now, I'll throw this out. This is technically a channel divinity thing.
Oh yeah, this is Oathbreaker, right? Basically.
More or less.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have advantage on it. Correct. That's it.
All right.
What I will say, in the heat of combat, you clutch to what you know and channel this divine energy within yourself to do this.
You're dead.
I'm going to hit this thing.
Yep.
24 on the first. I only have one more spell slot, so
Hey, you know what they say. Go big or go home.
it's still technically 2d8 because it's undead, right? Actually, let me fucking read this thing.
It is technically.
Can I
Friendly game.
expand?
This is a fiend. And you would know that. You would know that.
Extra damage
It's an extra D8
plus
on
a D.
fiends.
This would be 3.
Yeah, it would be 3. You would know it was a fiend because of the ritual kind of sacrifice that the commander did. And now it if you look closely, it carved a rune with that dagger and then killed itself.
Yeah, I have seen all of the pieces. This thing was like summoned out of the corpse of its
Correct.
predecessor. The guy died to do it. This thing's resistant to fire. All signs point to fiend.
Correct. So Yori, describe to me how you end this fiend.
If you'll allow me, holy shit, Spotify started playing an ad and it scared the shit out of me.
Meh.
What? Dung, 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 dung.
It's the Home Depot theme song.
Tired of the ads?
That's my favorite one.
Damn you.
Tired of the ads? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, shut up. Yeah, Yori, like bristling with anger, just there's a shimmer of heat coming off of him. He's slightly steaming. Turns and looks at this Shisuva and just focuses menace at it. The helmet jaw opens up and he yells, "You're dead," in this booming voice. He reaches out with his hand and just like grabs where this thing's heart should be and then summons the great sword through this thing.
Holy shit. Yeah, you see just cut through the inside of this beast. I need, though, Velitha to roll me a Arcana. Hey, Velitha, to roll me an Arcana check when you get a chance. But this thing's dead.
And he'll slowly turn and look at the last null and just be like, try it. Please try it.
Roll me an intimidation check at advantage.
It's only a 12.
as this gnoll sees you destroy this avatar of its god, source of its devotion, it runs as fast as it can away. Morris, you can get an attack of opportunity on it if you so please. You cut into it. Anything else on that attack, by the way? Anything you want to add into that?
I'll toss a dagger after it if I could. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry.
You miss. You cut into it. It's bleeding, and it runs away. I need an Arcana check though from Veltha.
I'm gonna wait until he gets to 120 feet.
Oh. Give me the damage. Jesus Christ. So it's like it's running, trying to get away, and then you just Eldritch
Right
Blast
in the
it
back of the skull.
and kill it. Belitha, as this creature goes down, you see its head just like crack unnaturally and look at you. It says, it looks at you, looks at UL, and then looks at Emma. It's like, you hear a low, like almost hyena growl, like, I smell dragons, immortals, and kin. And its eyes rest last on you, Belitha. Looking not at you, but through you. As this hyena voice taking control of the avatar of its making goes, oh, I'll be seeing you all very soon. And the life goes out of this Shusuba. And that's where we're gonna end it. You know, thank you.
You're not even
Yay!
gonna let me dissect it.
No.
Nope.
You gotta let Jazz go to sleep. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's a good spot to end it. Yeah.
Probably already
thank you guys.
asleep.
Thank you guys for
True.
for hanging along with me. I appreciate that. You know, we'll be back next week. Same time, same place. You know,
Hell
nothing
yeah, brother.
crazy happening right now. You know, who's that?
Not
who's
at
that?
all.
No, who's that guy? Yeah. We'll see you next time. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.